Extreme weather has devastated parts of Slovenia. Flooding has affected two-thirds of the country's population. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen travelled to Slovenia to offer aid worth more than 100 million euros. DW's Rosie Birchard has more.
The force of nature is on full display here in Prevalje. Homes swallowed up by the river, crossings crushed by floodwater.
It's catastrophic. Some special pipes have been torn from the bridges that were destroyed here, and now 20,000 people have no access to running water.
But the force of Slovenian solidarity is on show too. Volunteers are turning up here daily to help with repairs.
This is what gives you hope that things can get better, that we can move forward and people can slowly return to their normal lives.
An hour's drive away, Red Cross staff are also working overtime, collecting and sending off donations to the worst-hit towns.
They need tools. We put in some boots for work and a box of gloves, working gloves, and for cleaning, and lots of other supplies.
And this is all donated by people who are not from flood-affected regions, right?
Yes, this is from generosity of people.
And they keep showing up. With a population of 2 million, we're told almost everyone in Slovenia knows someone in need.
We like to help each other, especially I have a lot of friends, so I'm also very emotional about that they are unfortunate.
The European Union has announced long-term solidarity funding for the flood-ravaged nation and material support from member states in the meantime.
Europe stands by your side. We were with you in the first days, immediately with the material that was needed. It is the mobile bridges, the excavators, the helicopters, and the technical team and the crews. And of course we will stay as long as it is necessary.
But whole towns remain cut off, and as the scale of the damage grows clear, the cost of reconstruction can only climb higher. For now, Slovenia is still in emergency mode.
And for more, I'm joined now by DW correspondent Rosie Birchard, who filed that report. She's now in the Slovenian capital, Ljubljana. Rosie, the EU has promised Slovenia massive aid to help cope with this disaster. How will that aid be rolled out?
Well, the European Commission President started, I noted, really by paying her respects to those volunteers, some of them who we saw in this report, who she said brought hope where there was only mud. And she tried to bring some more of that hope too. So what she said is that there will be 100 million euros worth of solidarity funding available this year and up to 300 million euros for the next year. Now, that won't be the wave of a magic wand. There will be an application process for that, a damage assessment, which could take some effort and some time. Now, that aid is in addition to what she said could be flexibilities within the European Union budget, so trying to rearrange some existing funds and direct that toward the need here in Slovenia, which I can tell you really is great. I've seen some people just digging their homes out of muds, just piled high with dirt, and that comes in addition to help from European Union member states, which includes, for example, prefabricated bridges sent by Germany, teams with heavy excavation machinery, firefighters that have come from other countries to help out. So bilateral help as well as help centrally from Brussels. And that message very clear from European Commission President von der Leyen. She said, Europe is by your side.
What are Slovenian officials saying about the promised aid, Rosie? Are they satisfied with the support they're getting from Brussels?
Well, listen, there is certainly a sense of gratitude here, a sense of gratitude for that solidarity. I spoke to Slovenia's president. She said, look, we're really happy. We're part of the European Union. We simply don't have enough money to repair all this damage. But there is also some other concerns here because we've noted, for example, from the Slovenian foreign minister who's concerned about how quick some of these deadlines are for these big damage assessments to try and get these funding applications in so the funds can start being rolled out. And as you can imagine, the Slovenian government government has a lot on its plate now at the moment. This is an additional burden to that, but of course these are public funds, so that's something which comes with the European Commission funding. There are strings attached, but Slovenia will, as you can imagine, the government will put that into action as soon as they can, and the European Commission and Slovenian officials together have decided to set up a task force to try and move forward with the kind of bureaucracy of getting those funds out to people and areas that need them most.
Rosie, thank you very much for your reporting. That was our correspondent, Rosie Birchard in Ljubljana.